Welcome to the AI Brief, episode 271. Our mission today is pretty straightforward. Cut through the noise and give you the key updates shaping AI right now. We're talking wearables, major business shifts, job impacts, and even some wild science.
That's right. Four main areas to hit today. We've got Meta's new AI glasses and this neural band thing. Then there's a stark warning from Snowflake CEO about companies maybe disappearing.
Yeah, that sounds intense.
And Sam Altman pinpointing which jobs might go first. Plus, a quick run through some science news and handy AI tools.
Okay, let's start with the gadgets. Meta's really pushing into AI wearables. 3 new products.
Yep, the Ray-Ban display, which seems like the high-end one, the Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2, sort of the upgrade, and an Oakley version for athletes.
But the really new thing seems to be this neural band connected to the display model. What does it actually do?
Okay, so this is pretty cool. It's a wrist device, but it uses electromyography EMG to read tiny, tiny muscle signals in your wrist.
So not like Minority Report waving your arms around.
No, not at all. Think super subtle finger movements, like almost invisible twitches. And that lets you control things on the glasses, messages, music, calls, directions.
Without touching your phone.
Exactly. Hands-free, eyes up. That's the whole idea. The Ray-Ban display glasses then show you stuff in a little augmented reality screen off to the side.
So you can read a text or get directions or even see translations while still looking at, the world.
Precisely. It keeps you present, focused on what's in front of you, not looking down at a screen.
Interesting. It feels less immersive than maybe some other AR approaches, more about integration.
Seems like it. And the other models got upgrades too. The Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2, better battery, like 8 hours, shoots 3K video now, and live translation is built in, plus new styles, Wayfarer, Skylar, Headliner.
Okay, and the Oakley Meta Vanguard. For athletes, you said.
Yeah, definitely built tougher. It's got a 12-megapixel camera, 3K video, even hyperlapse and slow-mo. The mics are optimized for wind, which is smart.
And fitness tracking.
Big time. Integrates with Garmin and Strava, so it can automatically track your workout and overlay the data, presumably on the video. Battery's beefier too, 9 hours, plus a case that holds another 36.
Right, covering all the bases. Quickly, how much and when?
Okay, Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 is out now, starts at $379. The Ray-Ban display, the one with the neural band option, launches September 30th, starting at $799.
So that's the premium one.
Yep. And the Oakley Vanguard lands October 21st from $499.
Got it. Okay, so while Meta's making things convenient, there's a much heavier conversation happening in the corporate world. Snowflake CEO Sridhar Ramaswamy. Quite the warning, wasn't it?
It really was. He used phrases like maximum disruption, existential threat. He literally said many successful companies are going to disappear. It's stark.
Why such a dramatic warning? What's the core threat he sees?
He's looking at the massive enterprise software market, think trillions of dollars, and saying AI fundamentally changes the game. A lot of that software exists to help large teams manage complex processes.
Oh, yeah. Like customer support, for example.
Exactly. He points out that AI agents, especially ones with full access to product info, can handle a huge chunk of those support tasks instantly, contextually. So the actual need for some of those complex human-managed software platforms starts to shrink dramatically, he thinks.
But isn't there a risk? AI making mistakes or not having the history?
That's his key point for survival. He warns against using stateless models, AI that forgets everything after each task. He calls it the day one intern problem.
Okay. Never gets better.
Right. He says successful AI needs memory and context. It has to learn from interactions to actually become valuable long term. And his advice: don't boil the ocean. Start small, win big. Incremental steps prove the value.
That makes sense. And this threat leads right into jobs. Sam Altman from OpenAI got specific about who's first in line for displacement.
Yeah, he pointed to 2 main areas. First, routine customer support jobs. The repetitive, high-volume kind of queries.
Because AI could just handle those faster.
Yeah, faster, more consistently, 24/7. It doesn't mean all support jobs vanish, but you'll likely need fewer people for the same volume of tickets. It's already happening, really.
And the second group? Programmers.
Certain types of programming tasks, yeah. It's more about a massive productivity boost. AI can generate code snippets, handle boilerplate stuff from natural language prompts. So one developer can do more, faster, like having a super efficient assistant. Again, potentially meaning you need fewer people for the same output.
But he did specify roles that aren't threatened, right? Where the human element is key.
Absolutely. Anything requiring deep empathy, complex judgment, real human connection. He used nursing as a prime example. Those roles seem safe from current AI.
And the timeline for this shift?
He suggested it's happening now, but will become much more widespread over the next, say, 12 to 24 months. So yes, potential displacement, but also new roles emerging, like managing the AI, prompt engineering, that sort of thing.
Okay, shifting again. Let's slow down a bit and look at some, frankly, mind-bending science breakthroughs involving AI and other tech. First up, an AI system to survive plane crashes.
Yeah, this one sounds almost like science fiction. The claim is an AI system using sensors can detect a crash below 3,000 feet and deploy huge Kevlar airbags nose, belly, tail in under 2 seconds.
Under 2 seconds. Wow. To do what?
To cushion the impact. The claim is it could reduce impact forces by over 60%, potentially saving hundreds of lives.
That's incredible if it works. But the challenges.
Huge challenges.
Yeah.
Aviation experts are, let's say, skeptical. The main hurdle is weight. Adding that kind of system adds weight, which costs fuel and needs massive amounts of testing and certification. It's a tough equation.
Okay, from saving planes to resurrecting birds. The dodo.
It seems Colossal Bioscience is making progress. They're the de-extinction company. They've successfully grown pigeon primordial germ cells, PGCs. These are the precursors to sperm and eggs.
Why are pigeon cells important for the dodo?
Because the plan involves using cells from the Nicobar pigeon, the dodo's closest living relative. They'll gene edit those cells, likely using CRISPR, then implant them into chickens engineered to be surrogates. Growing the PGCs is a big step.
So we might actually see dodos again.
They estimate maybe dodo-like birds in about 5 to 7 years. Still a long way to go, but it's a significant milestone.
Amazing. And finally, something from fundamental physics. Making something from nothing.
Sort of. Scientists managed to mimic something called the Schwinger effect. This is a wild quantum idea where particles can just pop out of a vacuum if you hit it with an incredibly strong electric field.
Which is impossible to create, right?
Pretty much impossible with current tech. But they found a workaround using superfluid helium, cooled to near absolute zero. In that state, they observed vortex pairs, which behave kind of like particle-antiparticle pairs spontaneously appearing in the fluid.
So they created a lab setup to study effects normally needing, like black holes or the Big Bang.
Essentially, yes. It gives them a way to probe that kind of extreme physics in a controlled environment. Very cool stuff.
Definitely puts my to-do list in perspective. Okay, let's speed back up and wrap with some practical AI tools that are trending right now. Maybe tools that could help you listening build something amazing.
Yeah, let's run through a few quickly, grouped by what they do.
Good idea. How about digital commerce and marketing first?
Okay. There's Genstore.ai. You give it a prompt, and it helps set up an online store, streamlines that initial setup, and VidAU turns product photos into quick video ads. Useful.
Nice. What about software development, building things?
2 interesting ones here. Solid claims to build actual web apps from just a description. That's a big leap if it works well. And Latitude 2.0 is called an agent that builds agents, basically, AI, to create custom AI workers for specific tasks. Meta.
Okay. And for maybe team or solo productivity?
Bika.ai aims to be a sort of co-pilot for a one-person business chat. Build, manage tasks. EBM connects learning and writing. Helps synthesize info. And for designers, Tripo AI 3.0 creates 3D models from text or images. Quick visualization.
Lots of tools popping up constantly. It's hard to keep track.
It really is. And I think that brings us to a final thought. You've got AI, like the neural band, offering this almost invisible, seamless control, making life easier. And at the exact same time, you have AI, like Altman and Ramaswamy are describing, fundamentally reshaping industries and jobs. It shows change isn't some future thing. It's happening now on both the consumer level and deep in the economy. We need to track both.
That's a really crucial takeaway. Pay attention to the cool gadgets, yes, but also the foundational shifts. Well, that's our deep dive for this episode. If this helped you get up to speed, please follow the AI brief so you catch the next one. And maybe share this with someone else who wants clear, concise AI insights. Thanks for tuning in.